Welcome back, YouTube. I just got done cutting that hole out up there for my return plenum, and once again I don't have a clue why the original installers did what they did, but I think I told you. You see that hole in the ceiling? Their plenum came through the ceiling, but whatever. I got the plenum over here. It's not taped up yet. I'm going to wait until I get the final length on it because I only have 24 inches between, well, if you look at where it is the opening for the plenum, and I'm up against a truss where the opening is for my attic access there, so there's 24-inch space between. And I think I need, by my calculations, 8 inches of the plenum to protrude from the hole up there. So I think the final length of that plenum is going to be about 32 inches, but I want enough room to slide it back and forth a little bit. And that shouldn't be a problem, except with only 24 inches of space, I've got the two takeoffs that are going to be on the side of the plenum, and I got to make sure that you know, they're reasonably centered or maybe offset a little bit so that I can push the plenum back and forth if I ever want to get the air handle out of there again. So I'm on my way up into the attic to disconnect the existing plenum that's still up there attached to the hoses, and I'll try to take the camera up there with me and show you what's going on. Welcome back, YouTube. This is what I find up in my attic here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there is the threaded rod that goes through the ceiling down below to attach the air handler on. Well, that is right up against the hose, right there, pinching it off, pinching the damn hose off. And this area here is a bad area to get into, trust me. So I need to put some planking or something here so that I can get my fat ass into here and see if I can't pull this hose out, or at least if I can't, cut it off so that I can bring it through here, which is what the asshole should have done in the first place. What a frickin', I'm telling you, what a goddamn fuck job here. Unbelievable. This was a supposed pro. People ask me, why do you do this stuff yourself? Well, there's no Stephen Lavamieres and Stephen Rardens here in Florida. Believe me, I know. There's a few large companies here that employ HVAC guys, that they're all journeymen. Most of them, if you talk to them for 5 minutes, you quickly begin to realize that you know more than they do. And this installation obviously was done by a couple of those dumbos. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. I'll probably end up cutting up the insulation on the sharp edges of these trusses here. I didn't bargain for this when I started this job. I was just going to put a coupler on here and be done with it. But after seeing that, that'll be bothering me forever. This is a good shot of it. I don't know if it's going to come up on the camera, but right up there you can see the nut coming through. That's a threaded rod, and they got the threaded rod going right down in between, and I got to be careful here because my head is awfully close to some of these nails. Well, here's one of the threaded rods. So that's the backside threaded rod. There it is, right there. Okay, pinching off the hose there. About half of it. Unbelievable. So I might be able to pull it out. I don't know. Morning, YouTube. It's about 5:30 in the morning, 5:15 to be exact. It's relatively cool up here now, so I thought I'd try to tackle this. Hopefully this camera is going to stay on for the duration here, but I'll try to get as much video as I can of this. But it's essentially going to be me struggling to get that hose out. And I think we're good. I think we're good, YouTube. All I gotta do is get a coupler on that, and I'll be good. Whew, man, that'll be freaking kidding me. Welcome back, YouTube. Time to do a little fit check on the Plenum. Too hot to go up in the attic right now, so gotta get that thing up there, make sure it fits anyway before I continue on with the 14-inch supply. I'm sorry, the 14-inch return hoses. Well, let me get this thing up there. Welcome back, YouTube. Well, there she is. She's 8 inches, just where it should be, and that gives me 59 inches between plenums. And it's just in there loose and supported loosely, and I'm not going to, I've decided I'm not going to connect up the 14-inch takeouts. I'm not going to connect them up until I actually install the air handler. There's the plenum. I've got plenty of room to slide it back and forth in the event that I have to go through this whole iteration again sometime in the future with a different air conditioner. Hopefully this one will last me a while, because all I'm going to use it for is a heat pump in the winter time, and we only have 4 or 5 months where we require a heat pump, and that's not every day either. So so next stop, I'm going to end this segment, and the next thing I'm going to do, I think, is rent the machine and get it up there. And then once it's up there, I'll tape it up, and I'll work on supporting it permanently. The hole in the ceiling, I don't know what, I'm probably just going to throw a piece of plywood over the top of that, or not plywood, but a piece of sheetrock. As you can see, I've got goddamn popcorn, which makes everything hard. I'd have to scrape the popcorn off. I don't know if there's going to be enough room for me to get my hand up on top of that plenum to tape it. So luckily I have the hole in the ceiling. If I have to, I'll tape it from up above. I don't have any hole on this one, so we'll see how it goes. And that sheet metal up in there, I still don't know what that sheet metal's there for, but I'm going to, you know, I'll dress that out and I'll fix it up, because it doesn't fit the hole right now, but it will when I get done with it. And I'm ready to go. I got a couple of little things here, odds and ends, I have to do on this. Nothing of any real consequence. I told you I left the TXV bulb loose until I actually install the handler. Still got this thing under pressure, 120 pounds. It still has a nitrogen bottle connected up to it. Definitely not leaking. I told you I replaced the TXV valve. There's a bracket I got to put in here for the blower motor, holds the blower motor in. And oh yeah, I'm going to replace this heater also. And I got to poke a hole in the top of the cabinet here for the electrical, because their electrical, I think, came in here. I'm not sure, but wherever theirs came in, I can't use. Mine comes down from the ceiling, so I'll poke a hole in the cabinet right around here somewhere, and use my chassis punch, and I'll bring the wiring in that way. And I can't hardly believe I'm almost finished. I'm almost there. So once I get those, oh, and I got to put this, let's see, got some step flashing, by the way, to do that sheet metal work up there, but gotta get this, gotta get this cover back on here. Put the cover back on. And like I said, shit, I can't hardly believe I'm almost there. Oh, this is where their wiring came in here. I can't use this. Can't do it here. Alright. So that's where I'm at. Next stop, machine rental. Oh, here's the heater. This heater came out of my the old one. This is 10 kilowatt. The one that's in the unit over there right now is 5 kilowatts, so I'm going to use the 10 kilowatt. Okay, so we're going to end this now.